Welcome to the Kind Hub, where the greatest strength is a loving heart. We spotlight real-life heroes, proving that simple random acts of kindness are the most powerful forces. Watch now and let your own spirit be renewed. When a guy jumps out of his car to help the cops, you know it's real bravery, just a regular man stepping up when it mattered.
Yeah, go!
Facing freezing waters, firefighters didn't hesitate to save a deer trapped on a frozen lake. Through teamwork and careful planning, the animal made it safely back to shore. He didn't wait, didn't hesitate, he just stopped his car and saved a life. That kind of instinct is pure hero energy. He stayed locked in, holding the suspect down the whole time until the cops took over. Pure bravery. The officer was struggling, but one alert bystander jumped in without hesitation. That's real community in action.
Are you sure? We have 4 guys, they're all bodybuilders, we can help you lift.
Yeah, we want to help. We want to help.
We literally can help.
Can we help?
We can all lift.
A police officer was struggling to get his vehicle onto the curb, and before he could even finish waving them off, these guys stepped in. No questions, no hesitation, just quiet kindness in motion. Looks like the student learned fast. He actually helped the officer take the suspect into custody. This is the kind of coverage I wish my insurance actually gave me. I still don't know why this guy was on top of the car, but moves like that? Yeah, those are usually reserved for people with an S on their chest. And who said robots will bring humanity's doom? Sometimes heroes come in circuits, not capes. Let's just hope he didn't take the blame for that mess after the real culprit ditched the scene. Be careful when driving in snowy winter conditions. This car got stuck on the tracks, and luckily, an officer and some bystanders were there to help just before the train arrived. Gravity might let you down, but real friends won't. And while I can't show the full clip for safety reasons, rest assured, he walked away completely fine.
Right it up. Oh God, Jordan! I'm coming, I'm coming.
All right, let's go over the checklist. Snowboard, got it. Helmet, got it. And a shovel? It sounds odd at first until you remember why it's on the list. Let this be a reminder to always pack every essential item when you head out snowboarding with your friends.
Yo, give me a hand. Give me a hand. Holy fuck, you just disappeared, bro. Disappeared. Oh. Oh. I think you go bye-bye. Oh.
The officers noticed something unusual about the speeding Mercedes and pulled it over. But this time, it wasn't for a traffic violation. It was to save a child's life. The police had actually joined a race against time. Armia proves that sight isn't what guides you, heart is. Born completely blind, she shows the world that every push of her pedals comes from pure courage, not vision. "64 years later, and he's still choosing her every single day. That's the kind of love the world needs more of." A simple picture, but a whole story of service, sacrifice, and the bond between partners who don't need words. After the school shooting in Texas on the 24th of May 2022, the town came together to greet one of the surviving teachers as he left the hospital, a touching moment of support and solidarity. It's incredible how a simple song and a few silly moves can turn a routine bus ride into a memory that kid will never forget. You never know what the day will bring. Sometimes it's catching fish. Sometimes it's catching a man who's seconds away from danger. While the sun burned down on Father's Day, a family decided to buy every ice pop from a 70-year-old seller, and that simple act set off a movement that collected $30,000 for his retirement. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just one man showing appreciation to another who works the land. That's real community spirit. She got a second chance today, but you never want to depend on luck. Ride smart, ride safe every single time. It's amazing how a simple act can soften the hardest moments. That bottle of water said more than words ever could. In a world moving so fast, it's beautiful to see someone slow down just to help. Even the robots are out here needing roadside assistance. The officers didn't even know what happened. They were already out the door answering a call. But someone sitting a few feet away decided to take care of their bill, simply to say thank you in the most honest way. He didn't kill the snake, just guided it away. The eggs were saved, and so was the creature. A reminder that kindness doesn't always roar, and sometimes it simply redirects. A beak got stuck and a bird was trapped, but a moment of human kindness turned panic into freedom once again. She thought it was just going to be a quiet dinner until she walked outside to a limo packed with friends. Her 60th birthday turned magical in an instant. A teacher was completely overwhelmed when she learned that her long, exhausting commute was no longer a burden because a student's mother surprised her with a brand new car. A police officer undergoing cancer treatment in Duji got a birthday surprise he'll never forget. His friends showed up to celebrate him, turning the moment into something truly heartwarming for everyone who witnessed it. Those officers never expected anyone to treat them to pastries like that. Seconds from disaster, a manager lunged in and yanked a swinging crane hook away from a worker who never saw it coming. A split-second save, and a reminder that awareness can be the difference between walking away and not walking at all. Guess this is what happens when cops order delivery. The suspect kept looking over his shoulder for police, never noticing the pizza guy waiting right in front of him. Hopefully the officers tipped him well after that assist. No handbrake? No problem. At least not when your runaway truck crosses paths with some random guy built like a superhero. He made that out-of-control beast look like a grocery cart.
Hey, slow, hold up.
She laughed it off later, joking, "Next time I'll tie my hair up." But the truth is, not everyone gets a next time. Adventure feels exciting, but safety is never optional.
Good job, fellas. No, you told me so. You're fine. How long were you on her? She's hanging there for a while. Really? Hey, you a beast, man. He'll be here to see what it is, yeah. Warrior, man.
Some officers were hurt during the protests, and the staff at this little Mexican restaurant stepped in without hesitation, helping however they could. Moments like this remind you that compassion is still very much alive. She walked up without a word and wrapped the officers in a hug, a small gesture that lifted their spirits, and hers too. He didn't know her, didn't owe her, didn't need a reason. He just walked up to a police officer and handed her flowers, a small gesture that lifted her day in the biggest way. A simple swap of bracelets turned into a surprisingly sweet moment between police and civilians. A tiny gesture, but it says so much about kindness. Cold streets, hungry pups, and one warm-hearted stranger. Sometimes it only takes a small act of kindness to turn a rough day into a little bit of hope. Even a kitchen mishap can bring a family closer. Dad getting stuck in the lamp somehow turned into laughter, teamwork, and one of those little memories they'll laugh about for years. Small steps, big moment. Few things hit harder than watching a dad guide his child into a brand new milestone.
Come.
This guy was just out for a casual bike ride until he unlocked a hidden skill. One perfectly timed leg stretch and the fleeing suspect went down like he hit an invisible wall. Turns out superheroes come with pedals too. The ocean may forget its own, but people don't. Those helping hands gave these little ones a way back home.
Are you stuck? Oh, you poor thing. Oh.
That cow is definitely telling all her friends she met a real-life hero today.
Oh, there you go.
Huh? Okay.
The way the cat trusts that stranger says everything about how powerful kindness can be.